Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Frozenmelon, and today we're doing some Hades 1 again, because I felt like it. We're doing a spear run this time round.
You be careful with that one, boyo.
Yeah. So, take the signet ring with the spear. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, coming back to a classic, because why not? Why not indeed? And we still haven't done it on 0 heat, so that's what we'll be doing.
No turning back.
I really do admit, it's kind of nice to kind of see this from the other's perspective still.
Now, nephew, how about we put both our backs into this one, and see to it that you go farther through those depths than you have ever managed yet.
Okay. Attacks inflict lightning damage. Dash inflicts. We'll take the dash for now. Because it's better than nothing. But yeah, I mean, I'm still playing this, which, even with the new game, like, it's just nice to see that I can still do that and there's nothing wrong with it. I guess because, like, the combat's just a bit more quicker, in my opinion, as well as, like, the general higher pace. I could take the frostbite now, we'll go this way. Take the weapon upgrade. The weapon upgrade is kind of my thing I want. Because if we get the weapon upgrades, then these are a little bit better. At least in my opinion. My attack strikes the pattern of 3. Special hits up to 7 foes. Yep. Chain skewer, I like that. It's the one thing I really want, is to be able to just go that and hit everything in the room.
There.
That way then we can save my attack for like boss fights and this to like wipe out rooms. So now we need is like the jolt. I'll take gold here. And I've been realising, just like from playing like the new Hades 2, on just sort of like what I need to be doing in comparison to like get more benefit out of the runs I do on here. It's kind of weird to think about.
I'll take it. Alright.
Essentially that's what I end up missing out on. It's like I try and focus on like getting stronger and just picking stuff up rather than probably going for quality over quantity. Too early. But as far as like the normal Hades goes, I mean, we're sorry we keep playing it. There is a point in the game itself I want to get to really before I go, yeah, that's fine. Which, to be honest, won't take very long, I don't think, anymore. Because I'm probably getting fairly close now as it stands. You know? Just with everything else that I'm kind of doing. And once you get there, it'll be kind of up to you guys that kind of watch this. Like, do you want me to continue with it? Do you not want me to continue with it?
Alright.
I'll go this way because I've got nothing to really upgrade. And should we get chaos? Yeah, might as well.
This is for you, Master Chaos. Everyone beneath the heavens and earth enjoys this stuff.
You honor me in making such an offering, although please, it is not necessary to endear yourself using material means, for it is the thought alone which counts. I knew you would arrive, but only in the moments prior to the fact. Else I am experiencing residual surprise. The movements through the underworld are as though a veil of towards you. The goddess Nyx's influence, perhaps. Respond.
I do not know how to respond to that exactly, Master Chaos, but Nyx, yes, she has been aiding me in my attempts to flee my father's realm.
You will
Not true.
darkness, not as infinitely black as hers, but reminiscent to you nonetheless. I would invite her to try to elude me, and then attempt to locate her. A minor amusement for the both of us. Now I have you for this, I see.
Ooh, what can we take here? So I can't use my attack anymore. Now my gold is worth more money. I can take more damage, but then I get health back, which is actually probably what I'll take anyway. Or my cast deals more damage. Let's take that.
It should be interesting.
This is kind of what I want. Because if I can get...
Hey, lads.
If I can get, like, something that allows me to kind of hit everyone in the room ability, and then something that's like a fixed damage... without having to, you know, go near them and all that. Man, that took a lot out of me. But I am getting better at this game now with the dodging and stuff, because I think I'm just like understanding more the mechanics and stuff. But yeah, with this ability that I got currently, just to hit everything in the room, you kind of need to focus on hitting something really good.
Lord Zeus has gotten to you first, I see. My father's gifts are generous indeed, though I think I can help in my own way.
And special inflicts doom, look, like that is really good. Would like to upgrade it, which we can do later as well, because getting it to an epic level would be interesting.
Uh-oh.
You help him out again, you'll get 1,000 lashes next we meet. And when I return, this little rock of yours had better be up there rather than here, or else you'll get 1,000 more.
Sounds good. Sounds good, madam. That's more than equitable, really. I'll hold you to that. Be seeing you around.
Ooh.
Aren't you a sight?
Hello, sir. She's gone. You still in one piece, Sisyphus? Not hurt or anything?
Oh, I'm just fine, thanks, Prince. That Fury sister, she is quite a lass, I have to say, and very, very strong. Bet she could push old Bowley here better than I.
And he's still helping me. Yeah, as always, we'll take the darkness, because
Fine selection.
that's more some free healing as well.
Darkness.
Let's move on. So now we can upgrade the Doom and just like get as much out of it as
Got
possible.
to use the fountain to get out of here.
'Cause that's what we'll keep doing.
Juicy.
But yeah, this is kind of the build we're going to go for today.
To a fountain.
A key or the shop? Oh, we'll take the shop, I guess. I've done a mini boss and everything else, so pretty weird to see an early shop like this.
Kieran's shop.
We'll take the upgrade.
I'll pay for that.
Again, increase the Doom. We'll do this. Premium Vintage is just the best one here, I think. Because now, all of these will also give me life, which is kind of cool. I don't need to do anything else. We'll move on. But yeah, I'm still enjoying Hades 1. Really am. Like, I think it's just one of those things where it's always going to be a classic, no matter how hard you try. Again, this is kind of the reason why I like this spear one. Because I can just kind of just like sit back, throw my spear, hit something, and normally hit everything in the room. And because now it also deals like a fair amount of damage, it's actually worthwhile. No point doing that, I don't have the money. So we'll do this. Get another upgrade.
Power of the gods.
Have Doom inflict more damage. We'll keep going.
Hi there.
And where exactly do you think you're going, Zacharias?
I think I'm going all the way to the top again, Meg. To find my mother. You won't stop me. Get...
We both know that's not going to happen. Getting out of your way, I mean.
But yeah. I mean, I'm still like playing all the games I can do, although we're going to have to prioritize some other differences soon. Because I need to play other stuff. At least back on like recording and things like that. Again, because I'm falling into the same habit I was before, where I was just playing one game. But then, you know, you can really blame me when I'm playing Hades 2 a lot. Like, just on how good it is and that. But yeah, I mean, there are some games I'll do, and over the weekend we're going to do some streaming as well. So we're probably streaming some at the Hades 2 and continue on with that, which is kind of
Yes.
a bit more interesting.
My boon from Master Chaos has evolved.
Nice. So that's some extra HP.
Where do you think you're going?
My keepsakes.
Now that I've got all those, what do we really want out of everything else? Actually, stacking damage is kind of what we need.
Go with that one. Should I take
Don't
the
need to
train?
wash away any boons, don't need to heal or buy any of those. Let's move on.
Heading up.
But yeah, it's nice seeing the details from like this game and being like, that's all the stuff in the second game.
The Asphodel Meadows.
You know, it's always so interesting. But yeah, I mean, we'll be streaming it. What I'm streaming at the moment probably will differ. I don't know. I probably will end up streaming one thing for a little bit, which will be Hades 2, and then we'll probably move on to doing some other things as well.
You like that, you gods?
There you go, Pierce Butterfly goes up, so you take damage, get more damage.
This goes. Zacharias, take absolutely all the time you need making your way to us. We know the going must be treacherous, and we assure you our support however long it takes. Oh, how about that?
2 more dash is pretty good, but the extra golds per room to stack up so I can buy stuff like whenever I want is be the best. We take this because this means we can upgrade the 2 boons we currently have.
So, how has Orpheus been doing lately anyway? Still keeping his hair in those neat little curls. I guess his tan must have faded by now.
Curls? Not exactly, no. But he's doing alright. For him. He's started singing again lately, which was a big step. He never used to before. Would go on about how he'd lost his muse.
And now he knows I'm out there still, huh? That's... well... Thank you for the update, hon. Music's his gift. Good to know he's not thrown everything away.
Yep, upgrade my 2 boons I currently have.
Coming right up.
Ooh, that's good.
So, we now got the side hustle being upgraded, that's huge. And my special deals even more damage level 4. But we'll get this, because, like, I barely see her.
Mighty generous of you to keep me stocked up on this stuff, Your Royal Majesty.
My pleasure. I'm always pleased to see you during my otherwise generally unfortunate travels in Asphodel.
Yeah, but I come to realise, like, how much in this game that I kind of need to focus on, like, just one good boon. And just, like, stack it, like, continuously. More than anything else. Because then that way I can, like, get more out of them. Rather than the way I was doing it before, which kind of left a lot to imagination. The main issue being, like, I was just always getting hit by stuff and
The underworld's power.
losing out. But with this on, like at the moment we're 2.5 damage bonus, which is kind of nice. And then we're just going to keep stacking that hopefully with any luck. Do I want something else? I guess we'll take this one. See how we go with here.
Next island.
Getting some poison would be nice. Yeah, but recently, like, I just kind of like been stuck with
Me, witches.
just it's like being busy with all sorts of stuff. Which, man, we did that without taking a hit. Nice.
Farewell, ladies.
That underworld of yours places a real pit, isn't it, Zack? A shame you're stuck down there. But we are gonna get you out of there together, you and I.
Oh, I do love him so much. He's so good. Hangover, very interesting. But restoring health to 40% threshold is not bad either, actually. We'll pick that up. And it's like unlevelable, I think, so that's kind of nice as well. But yeah, I mean, I always get to the point where I kind of get like obsessed with things for like a certain period of time and I move on to others normally. That's why I was kind of surprised I played Hearthstone for as long as I did while recording it. And also kind of eventually why I got tired of it as well.
Power of Thanatos.
Which is kind of my own fault more than it is anything else.
way?
Because I did just like play it to death, which wasn't great. Take the level up. Ooh, another free room. Kind of annoying,
A
because
fountain chamber.
I would rather have had a proper room.
That's better.
That's level 5 now, look at that. 200 damage per hit to a shot. Plus I'm getting like... how much damage extra on this at the moment? Yeah, 5.5 extra damage just from like clearing rooms for free. Another upgrade. I'll pick this up as well. Doom inflicting more damage would seem interesting. A Rift Blade, nah. Ares Aid though. Pick that up. And I guess we'll face the boss. Face the boss indeed.
Bone Hydra, how come we never talk?
But yeah, I mean, I got the bank holiday weekend for the UK coming up, so there are plenty of stuff I can do and get on with, which is going to be nice. Obviously means that I can stream a little bit easier also. Ah, it's a good hit. The good news is you only lose the stack for this room, which is fine. Which isn't too bad. But yeah, so, you know, I plan to do some streaming. I'm not sure if I should, like, have a look at Hearthstone, because I know they had the mini expansion release recently, and I haven't really caught up with any of that, because, again, just hadn't had the time, plus there's other stuff I wanted to play, which kind of took priority. Which is kind of a disappointment for me. But I don't know. It's just one of the things, like, I don't know whether I've just, like, gone off Hearthstone, or I've just not had the time for it. And I think it's a mixture of both. Cool, Hydra down.
Enough.
But my Doom Spear is doing very well. To be honest, I will just keep up with the current keepsake I have, because I don't see the point in changing it. Now restore health doesn't really matter. My special doing 40% more damage would seem interesting, but the damage to armor is what I want. Keep all of these on there, because, you know, we'll keep them going. Let's move on. But yeah, I go through phases, and like I said, I get obsessed with stuff like really easily, and will then like decide that, oh no, I don't want to continue with it anymore. Take the heart HP in now. Try and start stacking some. Yeah, I was gonna say one of those should kill them all off now.
Die by Varatha.
Mainly because
There.
like it's just how I've always been. It's sort of how I've managed to like continue with everything. Do I want that? No, I want the more damage on my special still. But yeah, so I kind of like have this sort of like, I wouldn't call it an obsessive personality, because if it was, it'd be a lot more difficult. And not really like an addictive personality either. It's just I like what I likes, and then I want to play it to death when I do. Damage per hit on that. I don't really use that much. Keep getting this leveled up. Take the HP again. Like, cause this is the point where it's like every thing now is just like, as it's leveling up, just becomes harder to basically increase the damage. Mind you though, compared to the other game, you don't get as many levels, so I think the scaling's a little bit different. Which I think is the main difference, because you kind of do need like decent scaling in those, because you don't really get much extra DPS out of anything in particular. This is what we'll go for, because I would like to get like a cast on that, maybe.
You and me, butterfly ball.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I knew that I wasn't going to do that on this room anyway. Would have been very difficult to me to try and do that. Because I was bound to get hit at some point, and I was just having that feeling when it was going to go.
Butterflies. Ugh.
But yeah.
Hail and good tidings to you, noble cousin. May you be swift and thorough, vanquishing the dead who dare oppose you.
Simple. I take damage to deflect around me, resist foes to 7%, attacks are stronger, and I can inflict a defect. So I can just normally hit normal attack and kind of just like throw stuff back, which is pretty good.
Shield of light.
Let's fish.
Sure, why not?
But yeah, I mean, work's been keeping me busy as always, and I don't think I've got anything planned this weekend really, except for a few minor things I got to do, and a bit of spring cleaning, as it were. Also, weapon upgrade or HP? If I take more HP, it makes my Death Defiances like more useful in the long run, which means we should just end up winning. Like, I don't think I need anything else except for maybe like damage to armor, but we're gonna get out of the phase where I need damage to armor, and I'm already dealing enough damage as it is. That reached very far. I'm a little bit annoyed. We're just literally marking enemies for doom and then dealing the damage. Which is kind of hilarious when you think about it.
Haven't you learned your lesson yet?
But look at that. All the damage I end up dealing just because of a... I don't like this. Don't spawn those near me. But yeah.
All set.
I think the issue sometimes is like when you need to choose between like what certain things you want to do, and having like limited time as well doesn't really help.
Here's the fee.
HP. Let's get a boon.
I thought that ferryman would be content to transfer souls across the river Styx, not rob you on your journey to the surface there, nephew.
See, that would be great if you're on my attack. I'll just hit the extra jolt. But that's the other thing I noticed, like, if you sacrifice a boon, you normally get, like, the upgraded rarity of it as well, which is always something to watch out for. Really? They're just going to keep spawning near me? I do hate these rooms with like stuff like this. Because like, you're trying to get through all this stuff without trying to take hits, and you just know for a fact you're just going to take hits. There we go. Extra increase, and we can move on. No, I don't need anything from there. Double boon or upgrade, we'll take the upgrade. Because I'm really greedy. But this is what I mean by like, I love this spear when it's like this. Oh, come on, he got hit before then. I guess because he had armor. There we go.
Delicious.
My attacks being strong could be interesting, but again, just more damage, because like I'm using the special all the time. And I got enough money to go to a shop, so we'll do that. Better than the boon that I was going to be offered anyway, plus I could get another upgrade, which is exactly what we get.
Should help keep you going.
Ah, didn't get the one I wanted. I guess increasing the passive jolt or my attack damage. Nah, the cool will be the better one to go for. Start with increase. Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing. And buy the health here as well. And let's go. do something we haven't done in a while, which is beat these two. Again, they're the most annoying boss fight, but still, the character's good.
It's time, Asterius. Let us assert our greatness through single-minded combat.
Single-minded combat. But yeah, like, my issue with this fight is like twofold, which is kind of shows you kind of there were still mistakes with the original game. Is the fact that you've got the charge from Asterius always being that little bit weird, on like when he would like it wasn't something you could always sit there and do.
I guess they're testing me.
Oh, really? That's probably one of the best fights I've ever done on these guys. I really do mean it.
That'll show them. He's not about to let you down, my shade.
But I do like the way that from this game they've learned different intricacies that they should improve on in comparison between like the rest of the other versions of the game. Upgrade next rarity boon, we'll take that.
Worth giving up.
Too much of my attacks deflecting could be something worthwhile getting rid of, but will this give me 300 gold? Yes, it will do. Like if I go through 2 separate routes, it's going to do that.
I can do this.
But yeah, I'm having just to chill out and kind of relax for a bit. I got some plans to kind of like do other things so that I kind of like enjoy doing, which is get set up some more like different sessions for Dungeons & Dragons, which would be great. Because keeping a bunch of friends happy can be a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, take the upgrade first, that's where we'll go.
You.
It's annoying that these rooms don't count as an encounter. Like, they really should do. At least for, like, the purpose of my little butterfly amulet thing. Like, all those small rooms, they still stack stuff up, which is kind of important. Look at that, like, I just like to see the big chunks. That's why I think, like, Doom was an interesting mechanic, but it was flawed in the sense that you couldn't multi-stack it, and the multi-stacking is just not worth it. It never was, which was disappointing. Oh.
Well, thank you.
Deflect, being stronger. Now we just go to the Rift Blade upgrade again. But yeah, take HP because HP is worthwhile. I'm kind of avoiding the boss fights at this point. But how much the actual DPS do we actually get out of this thing at the moment? 13%. So it is actually kind of like worth a boon slot at this point, which is kind of hilarious. Ah, I missed money. Gotta remember with that. Gotta remember that. But yeah, I will say, like, although probably undiagnosed, like, I probably got some form of, like, I wouldn't say a learning disability, more or less, but, like, a minor adhesion to all sorts of different things, where it's just, like, I all got, like, hyper-intense focus on particular areas, you know, and all that jazz.
We can leave or explore more tunnels.
Ah, but we want to upgrade stuff first. We can.
Cheers, mate.
I can't upgrade my Doom anymore. Much disappointment. Dash inflicting more damage. That going up by 3 is indifferent. Oh, there we go. Doom again. Like, it just wasn't rolling Doom, whatever I tried.
The monster's solitary weakness, Sator's axe, proved terribly effective once again.
No, you're a good boy. Won't let me pet him. Very annoying.
I can go. Have to do this.
Let's do the final boss again. But yeah, the artificial difficulty in the new one, where it's kind of like you get Cur or blessed by Eris, is kind of...
I'll just keep coming back.
Like, I get it.
Why? Why do you keep showing up? In spite of knowing that the outcome shall be just the same as how it always was.
Beats having to toil away under your overbearing supervision. And besides, as you may be aware, I've recently made up my mind to leave this place.
Yeah, utterly incorrigible. When next we meet here, then we'll keep it brief. I have grown weary of our aimless conversations. Now prepare.
But yeah, I always used to get obsessed with stuff, because like that's just who I was, and you know, you try not to, but really, burning blood. But yeah, I kind of just like doing all sorts of things, which was which meant I could never really focus on anything in particular. Which is kind of the reasons also why I kind of like started doing some channels for YouTube or doing some videos for YouTube and stuff, is because I never felt like I had that thing that I always wanted to do.
You pit my own kith against me.
You know? Like, that was always the issue for me. And like, although I'd like get an obsession for like 6 months, the issue was I would never like stick to it.
Why don't you let your wretches rest in peace?
I'm still taking lots of damage. That really keeps hurting me. And I will say, like, the difficulty differences between all of them is, like, and this is massively different. But yeah, I tend to have issues when doing that sort of level of focusing. Which might not necessarily be a bad thing. It's just something that kind of always happened in a way.
I shall not fall to you again.
I don't know about that.
Come on. No more.
Blood and death together.
That's what we're going to do. Just jump on him and do this.
Go back.
But yeah, and I've got like playing some of my old games that I've like never completed as well, which is going to be nice. Like, you have no idea, like, oh, I guess everyone does. You end up like playing a game for ages and you absolutely love it, but you never end up completing it because of just the technicality. There we go. A deathless run. Nice.
The world you seek out there, it's even crueler than the one you know. I cannot remain.
But yeah, look at that. A level 9 boon inflict special. We get constant gold. We used stuff, bought stuff we didn't need in the end, but, you know, it is what it is. Like, that is a run. I had nothing on my cast. Insane. Just an insane run.
Baratha shuddered just now.
Haven't done that in such a long time. But yeah, I always used to get like obsessed with like particular things, and then you focus on like entirely, you put your kind of like heart and soul into it, and then just one day you literally just drop it.
Beautiful.
It's a weird thing to think, oh yeah, I used to do that quite a lot. Why did I stop? And you can never remember. We all do it, I just tend to do it a lot more than most.
You can't do this to me, Mother. You said Father is no fool, and neither are you. There has to be a way to fix this. Not just with you and Father, but with everyone. There has to be a way.
You have your father's stubbornness. Listen to me. You're endangering everything you care about by coming here. Don't you understand? Besides...
What? Besides what? Tell me, please.
The truth is that I like it here, Zagreus. I've done well for myself on my own. And your father, he has his domain to look after. The feelings he once had for me, feelings we shared, they fade with time. You'll understand someday.
That's a lie.
No, I won't be understanding anything of the sort. Father still loves you, I'm sure of it. And he owes you an apology, damn it. I cannot make amends with you on his behalf. Something only you can do together.
What do you mean he still loves me, Zagreus? How would you know?
Because... I'm his blasted son, that's how I know. But trust me isn't ever good enough, I know that too. I'll prove it to you, Mother. Just you wait and see.
Oh, you're fading, son. You don't need to prove anything to me. Please don't do anything rash. All of us made our choices. Now we have to live with them. Isn't it enough to know that I'm safe? That I'm content to be alone?
No, it's not enough for me, because this blasted family, it cannot just keep hiding from its problems.
Yep.
Running from them. We're stuck with one another. We have to do everything we can for one another.
Oh, my dear boy.
We have to. No, not yet. God damn it all. Again.
It's one thing I say, this entire story does treat like a really true sentiment in this modern age that kind of is lost to time when we more or less think about it.
Achilles, I need your help.
What is it, lad? What's wrong? What can I do?
Let me in Father's chambers, please.
That's high atop the list of things I'm not to do for anyone and under any circumstances. What is it you need?
I've never even been in there myself.
I don't know, but if I know Father, and I think I do, he's got to have something of hers in there. Of Mother's. She still doesn't get it, doesn't believe me about him, and I said I'd prove it, that he cares for her.
All right, slow down, I understand. Look, this can get me in a lot of trouble like you've no idea. And not just me, so be careful and be quick while he's still out. Take this and go. Don't leave anything there out of place, all right?
Thank you.
Let's jump in. This is his room.
The stoic lord and master of the house possesses wealth beyond imagining, a portion of which he has used for a crisp set of attire for every passing day.
I knew it. It's just capes.
Just capes.
In his lord father's very private chambers, Zagreus, the lock-removing prince, discovers a most delicately painted likeness of none other than Persephone herself. A coat of dust suggests it has remained here for some time.
He's never stopped thinking of her. Ugh, what a fool.
But yeah, like that alone proves it. Now, is there anything else we can do beyond here? Don't think so. I think that covers everything you can see in here at the moment.
Find what you need.
I did, thank you.
But yeah, I still haven't even looked that room yet. I think that's just me being like silly or not having the upgrades for it, I guess. But yeah, we'll keep talking to everyone.
I became so enthralled with song once more, my friend, that I have been inspired to compose another one. For old time's sake, perhaps.
This is amazing, mate. You sing quite beautifully with or without your muse.
How kind of you, although my voice is nothing but the crunch of gravel underfoot compared to hers, which soars as though on wings.
Yes. Gotta tell you something, Zagreus. I'm not getting any more used to losing to you like this. I mean, you don't even stop to rub it in. You know how humiliating that is.
Wait, you're saying you would feel less ashamed about the outcomes of our fights if I were to gloat more about beating you? How does that make any sense?
You know it doesn't make any sense. That you keep beating me. I must be getting sloppy if I'm that predictable. Too bad none of the other wretches I have to deal with put up much of a fight.
I'll keep putting up a fight if it's any consolation. Do, sir, in my father's chambers, he has a bedside portrait of somebody. Is she someone with whom you were familiar?
Oh, Prince, I'm not permitted in your father's chambers. Are you kidding me? I'd ask you what it's like in there, but I don't think I'm supposed to know.
Don't worry, you're not missing much.
That is true.
Here's the latest cat, chef.
Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, broker, what have you got? 50 darkness, one of those. That's worth it.
Good deal. Here's the fee.
But yeah. Do you have anything I can actually purchase on here? Not yet. Like, there's so much you can do with this game. I guess there are going to be limitations of what I end up doing with it in the long run. But eventually we'll be able to do things. But yeah, I don't know, like, if some of the stuff you unlock on this is random, or like you actually can do it.
Pleasure doing business with you, Fates.
Master of Arms. Finally did it.
Guess I have been rather busy as of late.
We've completed everything when it comes to the arms themselves.
Good to go.
Unlocked it all, as they would say.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, looks like we got a range weapon next time round. But yeah.
Another day in Tartarus. Or night. I have no idea.
But yeah, I mean, that was a fun run. I will admit that. And if we keep progressing through the story, there is a point where I think, we might end up just kind of like cutting it off when it comes to the story. I don't know. Like, I have never seen everything in this game. There are things that always still surprise me. But there is a point where I think myself we can probably leave it as it were when we get to that point anyway. But it depends on what you guys think. I mean, if you do kind of always enjoy these videos, I mean, always like, subscribe to see more as well, and leave a comment if you want me to continue with them in comparison with the alongside Hades 2 as well, because I would still like to play it, and even if I'm not playing it on here, I probably also be playing it in my free time. So if you want to see the recordings of those, let me know. And again, I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.